There's as much joy in helping others for myself as you see in impact in the people that are helped. I think it's more of it seems of more value to myself than my service to others is. Save Our Youth is an inner city youth mentoring organization in Denver for at-risk youth, and helps give young people the skills to succeed, both educationally and emotionally and spiritually. And the rewarding part of that is seeing the difference that an older, community-minded person, the example that they can set for a young person and what a change it makes in their life, to make that person successful and leave behind temptations or poor environments or risks that they faced in difficult lives. Alternatives Pregnancy Center is an organization in Denver that offers crisis services to women in pregnancy, to offer them alternatives and provide support throughout the pregnancy process, counseling, and training for motherhood. The David Taylor Dance Theater is a local ballet company that had come to the society needing a treasure. And somehow I got the word, and our family has an interest in dance, and it was probably one of my very first opportunities to help out with a community organization, and it was very rewarding and educational. Friends of Gay Wool is an organization that sponsors and pays for education of young girls in Africa, giving girls that otherwise would not have the opportunity or would be kept from school for different reasons, the opportunity to start in school at first grade and up, and have an opportunity to learn a trade and be productive in society. There's so many needs out there, that so many opportunities to get involved, and any skill you have, any interest you have would be a benefit, and it's a reward to yourself. Using the talents and opportunities and assignments God's given you along the way can be a benefit to other people and a reward to yourself.
I think anyone who is selected currently or in the past didn't do any of the things they got involved with to receive an award. So, probably awkward a little bit, but very appreciative, because I think anyone who involves, it's kind of nice to get a pat on the back once in a while, or even just a thank you. I don't think people do it for the accolades. They do it because it's the right thing to do, and they see a need and they step up and they just do it. And so when you do receive something like this, you're a little uncertain about whether you should receive it or not, if you even want to accept it. But at the same time, you want to see people, and of course you're not choosing yourself, but you want to see people honored for the things they do, because there's some really great people out there doing some really great things, and we should do as much as we can for them. When you get involved with public service, you find out that you're with a lot of other people who are doing the same thing, and you meet some really fantastic people who, from the Pat Lawler in our community, who makes sure that we have Meals on Wheels, to Gary Heineman in our community, who dedicated 30 years to Boy Scouts. You get to hang out with some really neat people, and you learn from them, and you learn that what you're doing is important. You may not see it immediately, it may be a long way down the road, but what you're doing is important. I would say success is that I have an awesome wife and family, and we enjoy life together and spend a lot of time together. And if that's success, then yeah, there's success. She's an amazing person who's always involved with kids one way or the other. I tease her a lot because I'm sure on her forehead it says yes, because if someone asks her questions, yeah, we can do that, we can make that work. I donate money just like everyone else does to different causes, but my swim team kids that I work with, that's time. And I think that's where you got to be willing to not worry so much about billable time and worry more about, what time can I give back to my community, and that'll make a difference. Our recreation center closed just over a year ago for renovations, and we were struggling whether or not we were going to have a swim team or not. And we had a very generous donation from a community member who helped us to get a temporary pool. It was really neat experience. The community came together to help us put the pool up. The fire department came up and filled it up for us, and we made it through the summer in that pool unheated. It was chilly, and our little swim team won the state championship. And we won it the year before, and it's nothing that I do. We just have some incredible kids who really work hard and really enjoy the water. We raise money every year through a swim-a-thon. One of the awards or the opportunities gets to put a pie in the coach's face, and they enjoy that every year. Fortunately, it's just whipped cream, and a lot easier to clean. I'm honored to receive the award, but like I said, it's a little awkward to receive something like that, because I can go through a list of all the people I see who are active in the community, just like each and every person who will be at this event can look in their community and within their office and see people who are making a difference.